Daylight, my MVVs, welcome. Ooni of Ife is alleged to have gone completely sober as Queen Naomi's mom turned down his plea to return back to the palace with her daughter. Hey, wow. They said that, I know they talk this thing. They say anybody that snake don't bite before, if you see rope, in go to say na snake. Now, in the effort of the Ooni of Ife to, completely seal this, return of Olori Naomi into the palace of the Ooni of Ife, you know that Oni is well aware that Olori Naomi comes from a closely knitted family. Olori Naomi is like, a chick that is attached to the hen, okay? The mother is that hen. Naomi's mother and Naomi, they are so in love, like they are always together. You see Naomi, you see Simi, you see the other sisters, you see, they are closely knitted together. Like the house in Akure, Lori Naomi is still living with the mother, and even the house in the royal mansion, they say the mother is always there. As a matter of fact, the mother has been that one stability, like a stabilizer for Olori Naomi, because if not for the mother, everything that Olori Naomi went through in the palace of the Ooni of Ife, maybe she would never have survived it. Remember, she went to the palace when she was just 25, and I do know that 25 years old, especially in the Western world where we live, you cannot say it's a child, but then again, the kind of 25 years old Queen Naomi was when she went to the palace is different from every other person's 25 year, because she was very naive. She knew nothing. She's always been there like a chick, that is attached to the hen. And but when she got into the palace, her expectation went down, because at the time, a lot of people had thought that Naomi was not suitable for the Ooni of Ife. A lot of people would say it's not all about beauty, it's all about education and all of that. And they did a whole lot. From the day Naomi came into the palace, Naomi started gathering enemies. Like a lot of people never wanted her there. And the major reason why so many, like 70% of those people never wanted her there, was her faith and belief system. Remember, Naomi happens to be a born-again Christian who is a prophetess who can see things that others cannot say, and was married into a Kong traditionalist, or is married into a Kong traditionalist, a man who believes in his tradition, his custom, and all of that. You can never take that from the Ooni of Ife, even though the Ooni of Ife is very educated and exposed, but he believes in what he believes in, and there's nothing you can do about it. And so when Naomi got into that palace, it was something else. But to the glory of God, the mother was right there. I do think that today, if you ask Naomi's mother, do you regret being there with Olori Naomi, the woman would have said no, because at a time where it was so tough for Olori Naomi, if the mother had not been there to stabilize her, it's only God who knows what would have happened. And with everything that happened in the palace of the Ooni of Ife, people blaming the mother. You cannot carry yourself and go and stay in your husband's house. You should stay on your own and leave Naomi to struggle her life by herself. Blah, 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 blue, 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 and all of that. A lot of people blame the mother for the downfall of that marriage and everything. And today, with everything that has happened, Ooni of Ife has evaluated everything, I suppose. And now they said he gave Naomi's mother a proposition to return back to the palace right now that Naomi is there in the palace. And the mother said, no, I can't do that. Naomi is no longer a child. Naomi is allowed to run her life to her own in her own terms and all of that. There's no way I can move back into the palace of the Ooni of Ife. And they said Ooni of Ife win Sobber, because this is a king talking to you and you're turning a king down. And that was why I started. I say anybody that has been beaten by a snake, when you see a rope, you would think it's a snake. That Naomi's mother vehemently turned down that proposition from the Ooni of Ife. Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Delaram. I bring you fresh and spicy gist from the sources still on the royals. How are you guys doing? Happy midweek to you. Appreciate you so much. I want to say I thank you. I love you. Esheu Adukbeo, to the glory of God. We are right here. We have seen another another Tuesday. May God remain faithful to each and every one of us. Now, if you're yet to subscribe, kindly go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and do not forget to turn on the notification bell, and do not forget to give this video a thumbs up. Hey, it's not a small something. No, they say Olori Naomi's mother vehemently rejected Ooni Of Ife's proposition to return back to the palace and be with the daughter. That right now, Naomi is a big girl. Naomi can take care of herself. Naomi is not the 25-year-old girl that was married to the Ooni of Ife that was very naive. Right now, Naomi is stronger. You know something, some of the problems that we go through in life, if it doesn't break you, it tends to make you stronger. And that is exactly where Olori Naomi is right now. And the mother said, no, I am not coming back. And a lot of people have spoken to the mother. They say Paropo had to lend his voice to speak to the mother to return back to the palace. Now, the reason is because Ooni of Ife does not want Olori Naomi to be going to Akure today, go to Akure tomorrow, go to... And people are saying, Naomi, you need to detach from your mother. You're no longer a child, though. You need to understand that you are no longer a child, and that is what a lot of people are saying. But Ooni of Ife is under the belief system that if Naomi's mother will draw closer, Naomi will not find the need to be going every day and every day. And again, you know, another thing that makes Naomi always in Akure, Naomi has an Herald ministry in Akure, and that happens to be her pet project, and Naomi is not letting that go for any reason. Even when Naomi was in the palace of the Ooni of Ife, that ministry was his priority, because she feels that she has been called to do something for God. Her number one priority is to, promote the testimony of Jesus Christ, according to her, across the globe. And there is no level of wealth or anything that will make her deviate. No matter what happens, she still, knows that she has the responsibility to promote the testimony of Jesus Christ. And Akure is a place where she knows how to do that best. With that church, she has a lot of members, people who believe in her, people who love her, people who trust in her, and they are there. Naomi is always on call, like attending to people. Today is this, today is that. And the reason why it does seem as if her whatever she's doing is porous, such that people are able to reach her, is because of that one line that is open to the church members, where people can reach her for counseling and everything. And that happens to be where the wives to the Ooni of Ife are getting her every time they want to reach her. So as we are hearing, if this information is true, do not forget that I do not live in the palace of the Ooni of Ife. Neither am I related to the monarch or related to anyone who is related to him. I am a blogger, and I get an information, I reenact it, and I post it here. And it's also my duty to let you know that whatever I get on social media, you want to take it with a pinch of salt. As we are hearing what is going on, Olori Naomi's mother said no, she is not returning back to the palace. Naomi is a big girl. Naomi should take care of herself in the palace, and that no, she's not going to interfere anymore. Now, not just because of the things that people said, but because she knows the right thing to do right now. I'm going to bring you more update. I appreciate you so much. Thank you.